morning.
Good morning, Council.
Let us look at the document called Crime Incidents Report. Do you have it?
No, Your Honor.
The Crime Incidents Report. You can get it from Council. The same is dated the 22nd of July. Got it?
Crime and Incident Report.
Correct. Who generates that document? Who generates that document?
Your Honor, I don't know. These are not the documents of the government. These are who generates it.
Or can you see where it is written, Kenya Police?
Oh, yes.
So who generates the document?
And I would say it is the Kenya Police. Yes.
You would say, is it
because I'm able to see the headline.
So you confirm that it's generated by the Kenya Police, correct?
Oh, yes.
When is it generated?
There's a date here.
When? At what particular time of investigation is the document generated?
Council, are you being fair?
Well, I may not be
You're
fair.
not being fair because he's just a government analyst.
And I don't intend to be fair with him, Your Honor.
Yes, you want to cross-examine him, yes. But you cross-examine him on things that you are talking about.
It is relevant, Your Honor. If you allow me, I will lead you to, and you land safely. When is the document generated? You are an investigating officer as well, correct? And a police officer, correct? You are a police officer, yes?
He's not.
No, I am not.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. You're not being fair. That's why I told you you're not being fair on him.
Okay,
Because he's not a police
let's
officer.
then land. Look at where we have the details written on the 20th. Can you see this? This part?
Yes.
And I put it to you that this document is generated by the police during the time of investigation, correct? You now know, yes?
Kindly, if I could just prove.
You now know that the document is generated by the police during the time of
Kindly
investigation.
protect me, Your Honor. Maybe I need just 1 minute to read through, then because
But before you do that,
I don't work with the police.
I agree and apologize. But because I know, I want to put it to you that this document.
If you want to kindly cancel. If you want to interrogate me on this, kindly just let me also just go through. Then I see the relevance of what you want to talk about.
Do it.
Just a minute.
And I agree with you when you said I was not fair because I got it for a reason.
No, he's
I'm well guided by you, Your Honor.
tomorrow we will get a kilo for not shooting.
Okay, Your Honor. Always welcome.
You've now landed. You've now landed, correct?
Yes.
So you now can identify that the document is generated by the Kenya Police, correct?
Yes.
And that it's generated as part and parcel of the investigation, yes?
Yes.
And that it captures the incidences that are recognized or confirmed or realized during the investigation, yes?
True.
And that it has therefore on the 20th did capture those details, correct?
True.
And that you have read and realized.
Council, can we move so fast? My poor hand. My poor hand. Because see, I'm beginning to gray a little bit.
I beg your pardon.
If you take me at that speed. So having looked at the document, you can confirm that it is prepared by police during investigation.
Correct.
And that it was prepared on
the 22nd of July, the year 2023.
And you confirm that you have read and understood these details caption therein, correct?
Yes.
Can you see where we have 17 rolls of cannabis sativa? Can you see that? Where it is written?
For 17 rolls. Yes.
Would you read that out for the court?
Yeah?
Would you read it out for the court?
What's happening there? This is getting a bit uncomfortable. Stuff infrastructure. Our infrastructure does not permit very many people to be here. Wananchi, hold on, officers. Hold on. Wananchi, miundo msingi yetu ambayo tunatumia hapa kotini haituruhusu kuwa na watu wengi sana mahakamani. Kwa hivyo tafadhali, afisa akikwambia uondoke kidogo, tafadhali tii, ni kwa sababu ya usalama wenu na utaratibu wa kesi. Tafadhali, so send them out. Kama umesimama huna mahali ya kukaa, tafadhali tusome. Kuna vitu vingine huko nyuma, unaweza kukaa mgoje, usikie. Tafadhali. No. You don't want it open. I can show you. Tafadhali, tushirikiane na maafisa wa polisi. Tafadhali. Aya. So you can see where it is written
17 rolls of cannabis.
Yes.
Yes.
When was this determined? Will I be correct to say that as at the 22nd of July 2023, the police had determined that there were 17 rolls of cannabis sativa from this record?
No,
you are reading the record, not what you know. I want you to look at the record.
Yeah, if you want me to read, then I can read.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm asking a very simple question, and you limit yourself to the answer of yes or no. As at the 22nd of July 2023, when this certificate was being generated, the police had confirmed that they have 17 rolls of cannabis sativa as per the record. Yes?
Yes.
And that on the same, you can recognize that they also discovered sachets, correct?
Yes.
They discovered sachets of unknown substance, correct?
True.
I'll take you to the inventory, and I understand you do not know what an inventory is, but by this time we can have educated you properly. Look at the inventory. We not take us to the next bit. The inventory that was generated by the police. But confirm that this is not your first time to ever testify before a court of law.
This is not the first time, Counsel.
And therefore you're conversant with the processes, and especially in matters of criminal justice system, correct?
Partly.
Partly. And that you understand that your evidence will lead either to the conviction or to the acquittal of the accused, correct?
True.
And therefore you understand your duty to tell the truth, yes?
I do.
Right, let's look at the inventory. You got it?
I have it.
Can you see where we have 17 rows of dry green plants?
Number?
That's
8.
Entry number 8, yes?
Yes.
Can you also see where we have sachets of dark brown granule substance at number 11? That's number
10.
10, 11, 12, 13. Can you see them?
Yes.
Yeah? Yes?
I do.
As I come to the police, when did you do your analysis?
My report again. Sorry.
When did you do your analysis? Your analysis dated the 11th of August, correct? That's when you generated your report, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
But even prior to that, as at the 22nd of July, a police officer had known that there were 17 rolls of banging, correct? According to the report you read.
It is just written. It is just
No, it's okay.
that dry green plant.
No. 7 rolls of cannabis sativa from the crime scene
Okay,
report.
fine. That is true.
That is true. Does it worry you that a police officer would be able to determine the substance prior to scientific and forensic analysis? May I repeat the question?
It would worry me.
Yeah, you want to? I know you are you're hiding behind the thing.
All right.
I need to look at your face.
All right.
Yeah.
I need to see how you're reacting. Whether you're smiling or.
Yeah, it is you I'm supposed to be
Yeah, it's me you're supposed to tell the story.
Yeah, true.
So does it surprise you that a police officer is already saying what this is before you analyze?
It does, Your Honor.
What is it?
Let's look at the inventory once again, Mr. Witness.
Yes.
The inventory, you got it?
Yeah.
Let's look at number 8. What is the description of what was discovered? Kindly read it out to the court.
17 rolls of dried leaves, green plant substance wrapped in brown khaki and white khaki paper.
Wrapped in white and brown
Yeah.
khaki papers, correct? Let us look
Entry
at
number?
entry number 8 on the inventory. Let us look at your exhibit number 22. Yes? This is your report, correct?
Oh, my report.
Yes. The report you generated,
Oh, yeah.
correct?
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at the description of the substance that you received. And I'm looking at the exhibit received. Can you see where we have exhibit received?
Yes.
Can you see entry number 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Oh, yes.
What is the description of the evidence received?
17 rolls of dried.
No, just read. What is it?
He's reading.
An evidence? An
Bag.
evidence?
An evidence bag marked unsafe photos.
An evidence
Bag.
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 I've not asked you about the bag.
All right.
I'll come to that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You received an evidence bag, right? Did you give the description of the content that you received?
They don't get you.
Did you give the description of the content that was in that particular bag? From your report?
No. I said that
Did you not?
I wrote that it was 17 rolls of.
No, I'm asking the
plant.
description. We know the number. I'm not asking the number, the description.
The rolls of dry
Yes.
plant material.
Yeah,
So
we
the
know.
content are the plant material.
Look at the evidence on the inventory. Is the description, can you see any description of brown khaki and white khaki from your report?
No, I did not put them.
You never put them. Look at also entry number 2.
Masai is what?
Entry number 2 on your report
Okay.
is a clear polythene bag marked as A, correct?
Yeah.
And that is what you received, correct?
A clear polythene bag marked A containing white powdery substance.
What, you got the bag before the court?
Yes.
Where is the bag? Is it the bag that you received?
Yes.
Now, how about this bag? I want you to show the court the description of that polythene bag marked A.
It is here.
No, we're speaking about the bag, not the content. Show us your content. Just remove the content. What is marked? Is it the content or the bag?
It is the content, Your Honor.
The content and not the bag, correct? And therefore your report is not describing what you exactly received, correct? Correct or not correct? What did you mark in your report? Did you mark the bag or the content?
I marked the. I indicated the bag together with the content.
Read entry number 2 for the content.
Entry number 2, a
Yes.
clear polythene bag
Marked?
A
Okay, now
containing
show us,
white powder.
It's okay. Show us the marking of A on the clear polythene bag. Just remove that content first. Remove it. Remove the content from the bag.
Like this?
It's okay. Just put the content down.
Uh-huh.
Put the content down.
Okay, here.
Show us the bag marked A.
Here it is not. It is not
Thank
marked.
you. Thank you.
It is not marked.
Hii si sarakasi. Unajua hivyo? Hii hapana sarakasi.
You understand that in a forensic process, every detail counts. Correct or not correct?
It does, Your Honor.
It does. And that any marking that is done on a forensic either document or substance is meant to lead to a particular evidence, correct?
True, Your Honor.
In assisting the court to come.
Slow down, counsel.
In assisting the court to come at a justicious disposition of the case, correct?
True, Your Honor.
Now, let's look at this report once again. And I want to lead you to the certificate that you just shown us. Do you remember the certificate that you indicated, the weighing scale certificate?
Oh yes.
We marked it as an exhibit.
MFI.
MFI 19. Yes? Confirm to us that weighing is part and parcel of the forensic investigation, correct?
True, Your Honor.
And that the weight of the substance that is under investigation will culminate into determining perhaps the market price of the commodity, correct?
True.
Because the market price of the commodity is important when the court comes to make a determination in terms of the fine to be paid or the penalty to be meted, correct?
I agree with you.
And therefore, confirm and tell us what exactly did you use to take these measurements? Or what did you witness? You said you are a witness, you witnessed the taking of these
Yes.
weights, correct?
Yes.
What was used to take it?
There was a weighing balance, Your Honor.
There was a weighing balance. Is that weighing balance before this court?
No, I've not seen it.
You have not seen it.
Photographs were also taken.
Photographs were taken. What was the age of that machine?
Age.
Yes. You want me to repeat? What was the age of that machine? When was it manufactured?
I don't.
You have those details before you?
No, the weighing officer will come and.
No, look at the certificate, not the wingman. Look at the certificate. Hold it. No, I want you to read, not just look at it, and you look at the court. Does it capture the model of the weighing machine that was used?
No, Your Honor.
Does it capture the date when it was modeled?
No.
What was the size of that machine?
I can't tell. Right now.
You witnessed. You were there. What was the size of the machine?
I wonder how you give the size of a
Yeah.
weighing balance.
Yeah.
You can say it was as big as this house,
By the time you are leaving this
as small
court,
as my pen.
by the time you are leaving this court,
I
you'll
would,
not be wondering anymore. What was the size of the machine? And I have a reason why I'm asking that question. And don't teach me. Approximate. Ilikuwa na size gani?
Your Honor, I may need to refer to the photographs if they are there.
Just give him the photographs. And perhaps you give him the colored ones.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
Are you able from the photo to approximate the size?
Wait, please.
Just kuja hivi kwa sababu koti inataka kuona your demeanor, your line demeanor. Just come this side. The court want to see your line face.
I think would this be around 30 centimeters by around
30 centimeters by
by 20.
by 20. What was the maximum weight that it could weigh? It could take? The maximum weight that the machine could take, was it captioned in the report that you relied on? Did you see them taking those details? Did you?
I think this one could take up to 5 kg.
Not thinking, did you see them taking those details? I'm not asking about your opinion.
No,
Yeah?
I did not see them taking it.
At the time of taking of the weights, yeah?
They did not.
What was the calibration of the machine? Did you witness?
The calibration? I don't have the calibration certificate.
So you never have, I'm asking, at the time of taking of the weights, you did not witness the calibration of the machine, correct?
No, I did not.
You did not. And therefore you cannot certainly say that what is reflected in this, in the absence of you having witnessed the calibration of the machine, is the correct value of the weights. Having not witnessed the calibration of the machine and the taking of the measurements, you cannot therefore confirm that whatever appears in this particular certificate is a true reflection. Yes or no? No, I don't want her to explain. I just need a yes or a no answer. That you never witnessed the initial calibration, correct?
No.
Thank you. Now, let us go and then look at that certificate again. Hold the certificate. Get hold of it.
This is the wings.
The weighing.
The weighing certificate. Yes?
Oh, here it is.
Yeah. You can see where it is written 284, correct? Hapo juu tu. You know, I want you to look at the statement. I don't want the officer to assist you. Mr. Officer, if you want to become the witness, you can get the witness doc. And it will examine you. Or you take your deal in a cool manner. Can you see where it is written 284?
Yeah, the CR number.
The CR number.
Mm.
Can you also see something that is also cancelled, 248?
Yes.
Who cancelled?
Chesire?
Did you witness him counseling?
No.
How then did you know it was that the accused declined to append their signatures, correct?
True, I say.
And this was on the 22nd of July, correct?
True.
Where were the accused at that particular time?
They were before us.
They were before you. Where?
Around
Where were they?
At the DCI headquarters boardroom.
At the DCI headquarters boardroom. So the boardroom, the DCI headquarters boardroom also doubles up as the forensic laboratory.
No, Your Honor.
So, so where did you take the measurements from? The boardroom or from the laboratory?
The boardroom.
The boardroom. So these never got to the laboratory, correct? All was done in the boardroom.
Weighing was not done. Weighing was not done in the laboratory, but
In the laboratory. Where are your offices?
we are attached to Kenyatta National Hospital.
Attached to Kenyatta National Hospital. What were you doing at the DCI boardroom on this particular day?
Weighing and sampling.
Weigh and sampling. Ordinarily, where should that take place? At the laboratory or at the DCI headquarters?
It can take place in the field of the DCI headquarters.
Then how did you
At the
get
lab.
to the DCI headquarters yourself? Did you receive any invitation? And if yes, where is the evidence? How did you get yourself there? How did you find yourself at the boardroom?
I remember it was on a weekend.
Did you receive a call? How did you get yourself
I
there?
got a call, yes.
You got a
and,
call.
somebody was sent to collect
Yes? Somebody was sent.
to collect me.
You're a government officer, correct?
True.
And the government has procedures. If an officer is to leave at point X to point Y for an official function or exercise, there is always perhaps clearance from your boss. Or are you the boss of the laboratory?
No, Your Honor.
Yes?
No?
Were your senior officers aware that you are undertaking this exercise?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, they were.
Did they clear you?
Yes.
How did they clear you?
By phone.
Oh, okay. So there is no evidence indicating or evidencing that on this particular day you are cleared, correct?
No.
But you rather found yourself doing a garment exercise on a weekday or on a weekend, correct?
Yes.
Is that consistent with the truth
That is
and
very
innocence?
consistent.
Yes?
At my level, Your Honor.
I'm not asking you, I'm not interested in your level.
At my level, Your Honor, I'm in a national disaster even committee. So that
Oh, okay.
even on weekends,
All right.
I
So this was
usually
a
go to
disaster, yes?
scenes.
So
I
which
usually
disaster,
go-
it's okay. Which disaster were you responding to on this particular day?
I'm saying for national assignments.
You know, Mr. Witness, you're being very casual. You do not understand that the evidence you're giving will culminate into these individuals being jailed or being acquitted.
So what
Stop
I'm
that.
so what I'm saying, Your
Let's
Honor,
proceed.
is that I work also on weekends. Yes,
But you must have clearance.
from my boss.
And there's a procedure of giving this clearance, correct?
The procedure
There's
is
a procedure laid down of giving clearances to government officers. You don't just wake up and go on one day, correct? Is there a procedure or no procedure?
I've said the procedure was that I was called by
I'm
my
asking,
boss.
is there a procedure where how you give instructions to an officer? Or you just wake up and go and do what you want to do? Is there a procedure? Yes or no? It's a simple question. Mahali mnafanya kazi, kuna ule utaratibu ambao mnapaswa kufanya? Simple question, and the coach wants to record that.
I would say that once my boss calls me and tells me that you are needed in this particular assignment,
So
which
in this
is in
particular,
line with my duty.
which boss
I will
called you
do.
in this particular case?
Mr. Munyoki.
Mr. Munyoki. Is he a witness before this court?
No.
What are his full names?
William Kailo Munyoki.
William Kairo Munyoki. What is the designation in that organization?
The deputy government chemist.
The deputy government chemistry. Thank you. You know, we shall be summoning that witness. Now look at your report. Yeah? And also look at the charge sheet. I know you don't understand what a charge sheet is. Give me the charge sheet. I would rather have the DPP do that, Mr. Officer. You're not an officer of the court.
It is fire.
Yes, but you're the officer of the court at this time. Look at the chart where we have drug trafficking. Can you see it? That is count number 4. Can you see count number 4? Can't show you count number 4. Can you see count number 4?
Yes, Your Honor.
Read the particulars.
Statement of
Yeah, where we have on the
Trafficking.
19th. Where we have on the 19th.
Okay.
Can you see?
On the 19th. Okay, fine. On the 19th day, July 2023, at Kiserian area within Kajiado County, wide. Let me start from the names.
But we know the names.
All right. Were jointly found in possession of narcotic drugs.
Which date?
19th day.
19th. Look at your exhibit memo. Exhibit number 21. What does the exhibit memo read? You relied on the exhibit memo. Look at the exhibit memo, Mr. Witness. So I can share this with mine.
On the 20th day, July 2023, officers from Operation Support Unit.
Thank you. Just read it out.
On the 20th day, July 2023, officers from Operation Support Unit, while acting on intelligence report, intercepted a motor vehicle registration number KCJ 413X, Toyota Hilux Surf, silver in color, within Kiserian Kajiado North in Kajiado County, and managed to arrest the occupants, and upon conducting search, they found the said motor vehicle stuffed with several illegal items, including the above-mentioned narcotic drugs. 3 suspects were arrested, and the exhibits kept in safe custody.
So, which date was this arrest done or interception?
It's confusing now.
What is confusing?
20th. I've read here 20th,
Yes.
what I've read, the other one was 19th.
Thank you. Do you want the court to take note of that confusion? Should the court take note of that confusion?
Because I've taken this statement.
Note of that.
As I'm very well obliged to do.
I am well obliged.
I have taken the,
Thank you, Your Honor.
I've taken the statement of
I'm well guided. Yes. I'm well guided, Your Honor. So you said you are relying on this exhibit memo, correct?
True.
Do you also want to rely on that inconsistency?
I would not wish.
Also tie,
Yes.
tie that in submissions.
He has answered though. Look at the exhibit memo once again. Sorry, your report, exhibit 22. Can you see where you are saying, note, cocaine and cannabis are where you have findings. This white powder in A contained cocaine, a narcotic drug with a purity of 60%. Correct? Yes?
Yes, yes.
Purity of?
60%.
What are the circumstances that can affect the substance of this nature? Contamination can affect, correct?
Oh, it is easier to find it in that particular form
No, I'm
than
asking.
if it is around 90 or 80.
What can affect the purity of a substance?
The manufacturing, the manufacturing process.
The manufacturing process. Yes? In your finding, did you tell us why you found it to be 60%? Look at your report.
I did not tell.
You never told us. Was it, what happened to the 40%? Who gets credit of that 40%?
I said they were not.
No, I'm asking who gets credit of the 40% doubts?
I'm not understanding the question.
Let me rephrase. Did you explain the variance? That is to mean why 60%? Did you explain? In your report, just look at it. Limit yourself to the report. Look at the report. Did you explain?
No, I did not.
Thank you. Again, look at the charge sheet. Where we have the date report to court. Can you see that? The date the accused persons were arraigned in court. Can you see that?
On the 24th
On the 24th, correct?
July.
And I'll be right to say that on the 24th of July, they were charged with count number 4 for trafficking narcotics, correct?
True.
When did you generate your report?
On the 11th of August.
On the 11th of
August.
August. Is your report fundamental in formulating or deciding to charge?
True, Your Honor.
Yes?
Yes.
Does it therefore also surprise you that your report came how many days later? Count, you're a scientist.
This is about 15 days later.
15 days later, after the arraignment and charging in court, correct? Are you happy with the inconsistency again?
No, I'm not.
Look again at the inventory. Yes? And I want you to look at entry number 10 all the way to 13, correct? Entry number 10 all the way to number 13. Can you see it?
Yes.
Did you receive those sachets? Did you see the sachets?
Yes, I did.
Yes?
I did.
What was in a sachet?
All I remember, Your Honor, is that during when the substances were brought, we did preliminary tests to.
Did you test all these sachets?
Can I be given
Did
time?
you test all the sachets?
Can I answer the first question?
I
I know you are ready to fire from all fours.
will oblige. I'll only fire for 1 second. I'll
You know,
fire
Mr. Ndegwa, in the Wild West, somebody, the one who are the gunslingers, will go with with the thing hanging on both sides.
On both sides, yeah.
So they are who are so expert, they would actually take out, roll them on their fingers, and by the time you are saying Jack Robinson, some people were down.
Yeah.
I know he wants to do that, but not at the expense of blocking the witness
I'm
from.
well-headed, Your Honor.
Not at the expense of.
I'm well-headed. I'll only fire from 1 cylinder. So,
So let him
Answer the
do
question.
you see the subjects?
I saw the sachets, Your Honor. And when we did the preliminary test to determine if there were narcotics in them, Those are the ones did not have. So
I'll come to
Okay,
that.
so wait. I did preliminary.
So, let's go to the exhibit memo once more. And you say that you received all these sachets, correct?
yes,
And I believe that is there is 107 sachets. There is 7 sachets. There is also 10. There is 7 and 16 sachets, correct?
107.
107 sachets, 7 sachets, 3 sachets, 7 again, and 7. Sorry, you have to. It's 107, 7, 3, and 7. Correct? Those sachets, correct? It's your evidence. It's your evidence that you also interacted with those sachets, correct?
kindly.
No, it's okay. You have
No,
said
the
you
document. Are we giving you?
the inventory. This
Oh,
one.
the inventory.
The
You are saying
inventory.
the exhibit memo. Okay, fine. I'm there.
Yeah, please befriend that document. I'll ask you several questions about it. Befriend it. Can you see those sachets?
Yes.
You recall you have told the court that you tested them and you found them not be narcotics.
No, they were not.
They were not narcotics, correct?
Yeah.
Who forwarded these sachets to you? Who forwarded the sachets to you?
The next between.
I am asking you. Okay, just take the exhibit memo.
Yeah, that is where the
Give it to
escorting
him.
officer. So the escorting officer was chief inspector.
Okay, let's go where to the exhibit memo where you received the 107 sachets from the exhibit memo. Just
the exhibit
just
memo?
to the court, yes.
From the exhibit memo,
Yes,
they were not indicated.
they were not indicated. So let's also go to where you received the 7 sachets from the exhibit memo.
The 7 sachets, they are not here.
Let's go to where you received the 3 sachets.
They are not here.
How about the 7 last sachets?
They are not here.
Yes? Can you test substances that have not been forwarded to you by the relevant officer?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
So you tested these ones?
And the purpose was?
No, can you test?
Yes.
Where did you test them from?
I tested them in the lab.
Okay, give us the report of those particular sachets.
I don't have it.
You don't have it?
Can I confirm that my record is correct?
Yes.
It says the exit memo does not indicate the various, the 107,
That's correct.
the 7, the 3, and the other 7. And it says that he can still test something that has not been sent to him.
That's what he said.
That's what he says.
That has been brought, but not included in the exhibit memo.
So you said, the question was, can you test
Yes.
something that has not been sent to you?
Hi.
That was the question.
No, I did. If that is the question, I didn't get it. No.
So, which sachets did you test that contained the cocaine?
None, Your Honor.
Yes?
None.
I didn't test any sachets containing cocaine.
Yes, that is my red line.
Look at exhibit, look at the memo again. Yes? Look at the memo and look at your exhibit, what you received. Yes? The inventory and your report. Do you have those two documents?
The inventory and the report.
And the report, correct?
Yes, sir.
Confirm. Confirm that there is no indication of a polythene bag marked A, what you received at the exhibit, at the inventory memo, at the inventory. That is to mean, we are looking at his report and the inventory owner. I now want you to confirm that what you received, a bag, clear polythene bag marked A, is not indicated in the inventory.
Can I just go through?
Please do.
No, it is not there.
It is not there. Did you witness, were you there, Mr. Witness, when the photos were being taken? The photos that you showed us, were you there when they were being taken for the wing scale?
Yes.
Were you there when this content was being discovered from the motor vehicle?
No.
Do you know when they were discovered?
No.
Do you know who discovered them?
No.
As I sum up, do you have any evidence that can link the accused persons to the exhibit that you tested?
No.
Which officer took these photos? The one that you referred to? Which officer took these photos for the bangi?
Yes, sir.
Yes? Do you recall? Is it Chesere? Which officer took the photos? Do you know which officer took the photos or you don't know?
I can't clearly remember, but it was
Do you know?
either Caroline Mugo or Ndegwa.
Caroline took the photos, correct?
Yeah.
And you witnessed that officer taking the photos, correct?
Yes.
Now, how many rolls of bangi were placed on that machine?
17.
17. If we count, we are able to count whatever is placed on that machine even before the court of this moment, correct? We can count. They are visible, correct?
I think so.
Have a look at that photo. And when you get hold of it, kindly count the number of the rolls placed on that particular machine. Do you need a magnifying glass?
No. only able to count 13.
You were able to count 13. And how many were brought to you?
I'm trying to find if there is a second.
No. We are dealing with the photos that I have shown you, not what the officer is showing you. Officer, unaweza kuondoka hapo mwingie kwa doc tukuulize maswali. Ama uachane na sisi tufanye kazi yetu. Ama unataka tuingie hapo? Umehesabu ngapi?
You continue. The temptation.
I've asked him to.
Yeah, just get him out of. Get that officer. We are not in a police
I
station.
want he's assisting me, Your Honor, with the.
Yeah, but he should not assist the witness.
But not.
He has not assisted the
He
witness,
has.
Your Honor, in any way.
We have
Unless the council can point out.
Okay.
Umehesabu ngapi, Mr. Witness?
13.
13. And how many do you receive?
17.
What was the measurement in terms of weight of the balance of 4?
What was?
The other 4. Did you weigh the other 4?
I think so. That is why I
Not
was
thinking. I
that is
don't
why I
want
was
you to
expecting.
think.
I was expecting another photograph.
I don't want you to think. Okay, let's look at the weighing scale. Now rudi hapo kwa doc. Mbatia hapo kwa doc. Aya, what is indicated on the weighing scale?
Is 1, 2, 2, 4.
Yes?
I'm trying
look
to
at the weighing
find
scale.
out from the expert.
No, look at the photos. I want us to look at the photos. I'm interested in the photos.
This is 1 point.
Excuse me. Confirm that the rolls placed on this photo amounts to 13, correct? As you've counted them.
From what I'm able to see.
From what you're able to see. And that the machine reflects 1.224 as the weight, correct?
Yes.
And that's what is captured in your weighing certificates, correct?
Let me confirm.
1.224.
1.2247, correct? Mr. Witness,
Your Honor, it is possible that some of the
It's okay,
some
I
of
have
the
not
roles
asked
were-
you.
are not clear to the
I have not asked you that question. I'll come to it.
So the weight that is shown there.
Yeah.
The ones that you are able to count.
Yeah.
13.
Yeah. That,
And the weight indicated
Yeah.
is 1.22.
yes.
And that corresponds to the certificate you relied on, correct?
True.
And therefore it means
That's what is on my certificate.
it therefore means that you never took the measurements of the balance of the 4, correct?
Your Honor, I cannot commit that.
No, you were there.
Are
Mr. Witness, excuse me, you were there and witnessed and you actually signed the certificate as a witness, correct?
I signed that there were 17.
Do you want us to count again?
I signed that there
Do you
were
want us to
17.
count again? What do you want us to rely on? What you saw, what you have spoken about, or which evidence do you want us to rely on now?
Your Honor, the photograph is a hip, shows a hip. And when we talk about hip,
And
it is
we-
possible that some could be.
And we are supposed to rely on that particular photograph, correct? The court is supposed to rely on that particular photograph to believe your evidence to jail my clients, correct? Correct or not correct?
Your Honor, I hear you.
Don't hear me. I want you to answer the question. Your evidence of what you're not able to tell is supposed to take my clients to committee. Please do.